Hello everyone. Now, if you have been on the internet recently, you might have heard of a series called One Piece. It's everywhere on the internet. The athletes in the Olympics are doing the One Piece poses. Last year, a meme went on the viral on the internet, which was the One Piece. The One Piece is real. And if you have been pretty familiar with the anime, watching anime, and you might have heard of a series called One Piece, which is pretty popular for being a never-ending series, a very long series, a 1,000 episode series. Today we're going to talk about if is One Piece worth it? Like One Piece have 1,060 episodes and 1,080 manga chapters. So is it worth it? If you're a working man, you have limited time, is it worth it to watch something so long? Like even if you remove the filler episodes, they're like 960 and 70 episodes, so is it worth it? So obviously, first of all, it depends on what you like. Different people have lived different life, they had different experience, so they will like different thing. Obviously, that's an obvious thing. So if you like a show about a young boy who had a dream and now he's going his journey to complete the dream, and throughout his journey he helps people and makes friends, One Piece is for you. But if you are someone who wants a more mature series, very more mature stuff, more like dark stuff, then One Piece is for you. Because with One Piece, there are two sides. One side is like happy go, yay, everything is fine, the jokes and stuff. And then One Piece have a dark side. Now first let's talk about the light side, which is like the main character, he wants to be the king of the pirates and he's on his journey, he makes friends. His friends also have dream, like his best friend who's Zoro, he have dream of, he's a swordsman and he have dream of becoming the best swordsman. There is a cook on the ship who wants to find a very rare sea where you can find different kind of fish. There's a navigator and her dream is to like make the map of the whole world. There's a doctor who wants to be the doctor who can cure all kind of disease. So this is the good side where there are these kids and they have dreams and they are trying to complete it. But One Piece have a dark side. This dark side is all about the corruption, the slavery, the racism. Like yeah, One Piece have these mature things. First of all, we have the corruption. The government is corrupted. They have done very bad things in the past. They do everything they can to hide their bad things and like show government as the good. Whatever government will do, that's the absolute justice. That's good. No one can ask questions. There are some special people in the show who are just allowed to own the slaves. I wouldn't spoil who are they, but there are these special rich people who are allowed to own the slaves, and government just do nothing. Instead, government protect these slave owners. And like there is racism. Like One Piece is a show which multiple race, like non-human race too. And so yeah, there is racism between human and non-human people. So now after this point, I will go in a light spoilers too. So if you just want no spoilers, you can stop the video right now. But after now, I will give a little bit of spoilers to explain why I personally like. Now, one of my favorite kind of plots in any show is the ancient kingdom / civilization which got destroyed due to XX reasons, and One Piece shares this kind of plot. Genshin shares this kind of plot too. The lost kingdom of Khanria, the kingdom which got destroyed by the gods, blah blah blah. One Piece shares this kind of plot too. There was this ancient kingdom. Like there is, like in One Piece history, there is 100 years which is just completely void. No one have any idea what happened in those 100 years in this history. Like I said in the previous part, the government always try to hide their bad things, so it's possibly them trying to hide something bad which they did. If you also like these kind of plots, then again One Piece is for you. Now some pro tip before you go and watch the One Piece. I would personally prefer manga for certain arcs. For some arcs, like voice acting is pretty good in the show, so obviously watching is good too. But for certain arcs which you can write, arcs like Skypiea, Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, Fishman Island, yeah, around these 4 arcs I would prefer watching manga, because like in these arcs the pacing is just too slow. Like you would just get bored, they're just dragging the episodes. So around these arcs you can just go and read the manga, and that's just way more faster than the anime. There was literally 5 minutes of recap in Dressrosa. Dressrosa was horrible, like horrible in terms of pacing. And also the show starts pretty slow. You have to be a little patient before the show actually picks up the pace. For certain people it gets good at like around 30-40 episodes. For certain people it gets good around 300 episodes. Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about one of my favorite shows a little. I will try to bring more videos. Yeah, I'm doing random as content because I don't have money to buy Resident Evil 4 remake. Yeah, see ya.